Hi everyone. How are you? I'm good. I want to talking about why we can bring cell phone to Hanacan. I am Hanjun. I will tell you why we should be allowed to bring cell phone to Hanacan. These are my reasons. First, we can play some game like Leader Deeper the Clan. In the game, we gather items and open the treasure chest. If we are inactive, the leader, we depart me and we can come back to the clan. Second reason is some people may want to watch YouTube, anime, something many. I want to watch animation. I want to watch next anime. If I don't watch anime, I have a lot of stress. Some people die because so many stress, brain spend lots of time and they die. Third reason is we can check our email. Some friends say, why don't you answer my message? And then say some bad word and say, you're not my friend, and I be so sad. This is why we need our cell phone. Thank you for listening to my speech. I think everyone agrees this.
Hi everyone, I'm Sung Jun-moon from the Wisconsin class. I respect many Korean historical people. The one thing they share is their bravery. They aren't afraid of strong enemies and they have helped Korea. Today, I want to talk about my two favorite Korean historical people. One of my favorite Korean historical people is Moon Ik-jeon. Moon Ik-jeon brought cotton seed to Korea from what is now China. Then he brought raised cotton flowers after he made clothes using the cotton. Before Moon Ik-jeon brought cotton, Korean people wore sanbae. Sanbae is very rough, so it is not good for skin. But cotton is very smooth, so everyone started using cotton. I think Moon Ik-jeon is very sneaky because China was checking who was bringing cotton to other countries, so he put the seed in his writing brush. I think it's a great idea. If Moon Ik-jeon didn't bring cotton seeds, maybe we wouldn't have cotton clothes. I thanks to Moon Ik-jeon very much. My other Korean historical person is King Sejong. I think everyone knows King Sejong, but if you don't, King Sejong was a very lucky man because Sejong was a third child. But first son is liking praise, so he didn't want to king, and second son is want to be priest, so Sejong needed to be king. King Sejong created the Hangul. It is a very important happening because before Sejong made Hangul, Korean used Chinese characters, but Chinese characters are very difficult. But Hangul is very easy because it only uses 24 characters. King Sejong is Korean's pride. Finally, I want to say Korean historical people are very great. Thank you for listening my speech.
Hello everyone, my name is Danny and I will tell you about the McDonald's. Do you like hamburgers? Yes, I like hamburgers very much and I like McDonald's hamburger best. So I will tell you about the 3 reasons why I like the McDonald's. 1. The McDonald's is all over the world. 2. Their food is cheap. 3. They have a fast service. So let me tell you some more details. First, the McDonald's is all over the world. The McDonald's restaurant is 35,000 stores all over the world. And if you use their app, you can find and go fast and the McDonald's is closest to my house. It's just 400 meters away. Second is cheap. How do you spend on breakfast, lunch, and dinner? If you spend a little in the McDonald's, you can get a full. And you can eat a lot of tasty food and still save money. Last, they have a fast service. If you order a hamburger, you can get 1 minute for 1 minute. And the McDonald's still save your time, and time is money. So McDonald's is saving you more money. So McDonald's have these three things that make it the best restaurant in the world. Many locations, low prices, and fast service. That's make it why I love McDonald's. Thank you.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Willia from Columbia class. Do you get an allowance? Some people do not, but many children receive allowance once a week or once a month. We should save money because amount of allowance is limited. If you don't save, allowance will run out. So I will talk about how to save money. One way is to always keep track of how much money is left. Don't only put in your wallet and forget about it. Take out and count once a day. This can know how much money is left so we can save money. Also, you can write your own budget. It was very useful way too. Next, look for discounts when you shop. Little discounts may seem small, but many little discounts can add up to save big money. You can also buy 2 plus 1 or 1 plus 1 object 2. Those can save money. Besides, you can use some membership card or discount card. Those can stop your deficient life. Lastly, should plan what you will buy. If you don't plan before you buy, it easily wastes lots of money. So plan ahead and only buy what you planned. It was very simple way, but it is efficient method. Use these tips to make you sure don't waste any more. To conclude, we can save money easily if we tried. First, keep track of money. Second, look for discounts. Third, plan what you will buy. And now, you can keep your allowance every time. Thank you for listening to my speech.
Do you know this song? Yeah, this is the video game Super Mario's background music. Have you ever played video games?
Yeah.
It is very fun, but if you play wrong, it can cause many problems. Hello, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Ariel at NYU. Today, I'll talk about why video games are harmful to children. First of all, it disturbs our brain development. In fact, brains develop until we are 25 years old. For that reason, what we do with our time as children is very important for our brain. However, video games disturb children's brain development because children spend their time playing instead of reading books. Books help children become more creative, and it is the best way to get information. If children play video games for a long time, they can't read books often, so their knowledge can't increase. Also, games are almost very violent, so it is inappropriate for children. Therefore, students should decrease playing video games. Secondly, it is addictive and distracting. The video game screen is very colorful and shiny. This screen makes students distracted. In addition, games have almost infinite stages. This will disturb children's ability of moderation. Also, video games make students less focused. While children are playing video games, they can't think about other ideas because they only concentrate on video games. Video games will distract children instead of studying. Remember that games can ruin your life. Third, it is harmful to health. No one plays games with proper position. This is why video games can cause bone disease. It will make students lower their vision and lower their sleeping time. Students can stop video games easily, so it causes insufficient sleep for children. Games are very useful, but we should decrease the time for playing games. Please remember that games disturb brain development, can be addictive and distracting, and harmful to health. Let's find the other way to solve stress instead of video games. Thank you for listening to my speech.
Hello everyone, my name is Sarah in NYU. Everyone in the world knows that we need to protect our environment. But lots of people don't know how to protect our environment. So today, I want to tell you about how to protect the environment. First of all, we need to recycle. When we go to our apartments, we can see lots of garbage in one place. Recycle means using something again so that we can make our garbage less. Because when we have lots of garbage, we need to burn it, and this will cause the air to be polluted. It will be easy to collect garbage too. When we put garbage and recycling together, we need to collect everything from different places. But when we keep it separate, we can collect it in a more shorter time. Secondly, we need to use bus or subways. In cars, there are lots of CO2, so it is bad for the air that we breathe. When we just use cars every day, the oil that we use will be gone and we can't use the oil forever. On roads, there will be lots of cars so it will be messy and cause pollutions. Lastly, we need to use less electricity. When we use lots of energy, then the earth will get hotter. When the earth gets hotter and hotter, then lots of plants will die. Then the animal will die and people will die too. Then it is dangerous to our people too. To use less energy, we need to put out the plug that we don't use and make sure that all of the lights are off. I know you think it is a hard thing to follow these three things every day, but when we try to follow them and try to protect our earth, then our earth and our environment will be healthy. So please, let's protect our environment. Thank you.
Would you like to sleep more before you go to school? Hello everyone, my name is Dana. Today I will introduce the idea about going to school at 10 o'clock instead of 9 o'clock. Nowadays, we are going to Thomas Academy and we sleep very late. So we are very sleepy in the morning and we can't pay attention in class. I think we need to go to school at 10 o'clock instead of 9 o'clock. First, we will not be sleepy when we are in school because we will be able to sleep more in the morning. Then we can pay more attention in class. Usually, we are very sleepy in the morning, so I think starting school later will help students not be sleepy at school. Next, we can prepare some school stuff properly. When we go to school at 9 o'clock, we forget to bring our extra school stuff. But when we go to school at 10 o'clock, we will have time to check that we pack our stuff properly. Lastly, if we don't finish our homework, then we can finish it and study in the morning before school. Can you finish all of your homework after academy? I think many of us can do all of your homework before we go to bed. But in the morning, we are less sleepy than the nighttime, so we can do our homework more correctly and remember what we studied. The 3 reasons why I think we need to go to school at 10 o'clock instead of 9 o'clock are: we will not be sleepy when we are in school, we can prepare some school stuff properly. If we don't finish our homework, then we can finish it and study in the morning before school. If you go to school at 10 o'clock, what will you do with your extra time in the morning? Thank you for listening.
Good morning, everyone. My name is Brown from MIT. Do you like to inhale smoke from other cigarettes? Nowadays in Korea, there are a lot of smokers. So Korea is finding a solution to reducing the amount of indirect smoke that people breathe in. One of those solutions is expanding no smoking areas. They are the areas not allowed to smoke in. So I think we have to expand no smoking area. First of all, I think children have to be protected more. Smoke is bad for children. So I think routes to school, around the market, and child safety zones have to be non-smoking areas. Like this, the place where children pass many times have to be non-smoking areas. Second of all, indirect smoke is worse than smoking. Those who smoke have filters, however, those who indirect smoke don't have filters. Therefore, those who indirect smoke get more harm. So I think the place where people come a lot have to be non-smoking areas. And last of all, I think we have to make non-smoking apartment too. Nowadays in Korea, there are some non-smoking apartments. But I think we need more. Because in that apartment, nobody is allowed to smoke in. So apartment is very clean and everyone in that apartment can be very comfortable. So I think we have to make non-smoking apartment too. In brief, I think we have to expand non-smoking area like routes to school because indirect smoke is worse than smoking and everyone can be comfortable. I hope in Korea everyone doesn't get sick because of others' smoke. Thank you for your attention.